What's up guys, it's Will here from W.T.F Car Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing this all-new 2022 Infiniti QX55.
This review, of course, would not be possible without Infiniti of Clearwater, so huge thanks to these guys for making this review possible. They're conveniently located right off of US 19 here in Clearwater, Florida, so if you're in the area looking for a new car, I would definitely check these guys out.
So, for those of you guys who don't know, the purpose of this QX55, it basically takes over the QX50 platform, but gives it just an overall slope design, as we'll see once we go and walk around this vehicle. But this vehicle is really intended to bring back the FX. So in 2003, Infiniti released the FX, which was offered with the VC 3.5 liter V6 engine, which made 280 horsepower at the time, which was really good for a V6 engine at the time for 2003. And it also came with a V8 engine option. So that engine had about 320 horsepower, and it made the FX a true sporty SUV. It was rivaling with Porsche models. It definitely was beating vehicles like BMWs at the time. And it was really the first coupe designed for an SUV in 2003, but this is definitely bringing it back. As you can see, you definitely have very, very steep slopes back here. So you are going to be compromising a couple inches of rear headroom, but we'll check that out once I step back here. But you can clearly see great overall, very sleek design. But let's come up front and get this review started. So when you come up front, you're going to notice that you got dual LED headlights over here with projector bulbs. You got your low beam and high beams over here. You do get a daytime running strip as well. I like it quite a bit. I like how it wraps from underneath all the way over here. I think it would be cool if they made the daytime running strip complete. That would be pretty cool in my opinion, but I'm sure there's some type of regulations behind it, which is why they started it right as your low beams end. But as you can see, we're going to continue over here. You got chrome trim. I'm not usually a fan of chrome trim, but it is a little bit smoked out. It does look more like brushed aluminum. And if you check out this grille, it's a little funky shape. Infiniti wanted to create like a little wave design, kind of like an ocean. So they actually call this a bridge. I don't think it looks like a bridge, but I could definitely see the wave design in the inner part of the grille. Before we continue over there, let's check these out over here. You do get a projector fog light over here. It's also an LED, and you do get a little bit of openings for aerodynamics and brake cooling as well. But over here you can see your parking sensors. This vehicle does have front parking sensing and a front camera as well. You can check out that front camera right there. But look at the size of this Infiniti badge, guys. You got a really loud car over there, but this is a really, really large badge, guys. It's bigger than my hand. One of the largest badges I've ever seen on a production car. It matches this huge grille very well, but that's where your advanced safety features are going to be housed, so it's going to have a protective layer above it too. But let's continue around. We'll take a step back and check out this front styling one more time. I really like that grille quite a bit. But coming down here, you also get a pretty aggressive diffuser. I like the way it slopes down with a little split in the middle. But let's come alongside and check out these wheel and tire setups. So here you got your 20-inch rims. They're going to be wrapped in Bridgestone Copia tires all season. It's going to be 255/45 RF20 tires. So pretty good all-season setup. They're going to be pretty sticky for the road, while also being suitable for little dirt roads like this, which we're currently on. But let's continue along over here. I like this little chrome trim over here too. But here you got a really large mirror over here, and the glass it does take up most of the frame. Of course, you got blind spot monitoring in this fully loaded trim. And check out this paint. I don't know if you can pick it up through the camera, but it's really sparkly metallic paint. I really like this black color, guys. But this vehicle also has tinted windows, so you're not going to see this window sticker that well. But I'm going to position it right here. You guys can pause and check out all the options. But this vehicle has literally every single option that you can possibly have. We'll go over a couple of them right now, and then we're going to check them out in the interior. Of course, you got your 2-liter VC turbo engine, similar to the Ultima we drove, 268 horse to 280 pound-feet of torque. You got your Infiniti Intelligent all-wheel drive too. So we're going to go over all the other features too. LED lights all around, leather wrapped, everything. You're going to check out the interior. There's literally nothing that doesn't have leather. You got roof rails right here. You can remove them and throw some racks on there. You got tri-zone automatic climate control, auto-dimming rear view mirror, remote start, rain sensing wipers, really all the features, guys. You have your full list of driver's assistance package with hill start assist. Not very necessary for an automatic car, but it's nice to have anyway. It's going to help your longevity last much more. It's going to help the vehicle be more reliable long term. So of course you got your surround view, parking sensors, you got a 360 camera, you got Pro Pilot Assist, intelligent cruise control with active steering. adaptive lighting, traffic sign recognition, speed range, stop and hold, intelligent cruise control, steering assist, pro pilot. Guys, this car has literally every single feature you can have. If that's not enough, you also have your dual touchscreens. You have 16 speakers with a subwoofer, with a Bose audio system, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, Infiniti touch services, and here you got an even continued list of safety features, guys. High beam assist, predictive forward collision warning. There you go, guys. You can pause, check it out. But again, completely fully loaded. You also got a welcome lighting pack, which you'll see once we open this door. But all together, guys, this car comes out to about 60,000 bucks, 59.9 after destination charge. That's kind of expensive, but take into consideration, this is the most expensive way you can spec the QX55. Sensory all-wheel drive, guys. So still, you're gonna get about 22 city, 28 highway, 25 combined miles per gallon, guys. This vehicle weighs about 4,000 pounds, so pretty heavy all around, but we'll see that this car is still pretty quick with this VC turbo engine. You can expect 0 to 60 here to be in the lower mid 6-second range, around 6.4 seconds. But of course, this vehicle also has smart access for the driver and the front passenger. You also get a push to open gas tank. That's nice. No easy fill, unfortunately, but not a big deal. And you're also gonna have premium fuel recommended. But let's come back over here where you're gonna check out these really cool LED taillights, guys. You got your reverse light integrated in there as well. And check out this Infiniti badge. All these letters are going to be embedded in your hatch over here, and it's a nice little logo right here, but you also have your rear view camera embedded in there as well. That's a nice touch. Your QX55 badge right there, and here's your parking sensors that go along the back of your QX. But let's take a step back, guys. As you can see, you do have real exhaust tips over here. That's cool that they don't try to hide them too much. It would be nice if they were real tips, but not a big deal, guys. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo engine. So let's start this QX55 up right now and hear how she sounds. All right, guys, so that was of course the sound of the 2-liter VC turbo engine sold by Infiniti and Nissan. Let's pop this hood up and check out what we got. It's a little tough to get with one hand, but as we open it up, it's nice that we do get hydraulic struts here. You can check out your VC turbo badge. It is pushed to the left quite a bit, so not a big deal if the battery's on the right side. You can notice coming up here, you do get aluminum, it's not aluminum, never mind, but you do have a cross support underneath that attaches to your strut towers, guys. So overall, it's gonna keep your chassis pretty stiff. You can check out the overall design over here, and you have a nice intake suction right here. Pretty good overall design. But this engine, of course, makes 268 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, enough to get this 4,000-pound SUV to 60 in about 6.4 seconds. So pretty quick car, guys. Let's shut this hood and check out the interior. All right, guys, so stepping inside the 2022 QX55, first thing you notice up top, you're gonna have extremely soft leather for your arm off and rest, guys. The leather continues down here, and you got open pore wood over here. No plastic fake trim, guys. They're gonna give you the real deal. Super high quality stuff, guys. You got 2-person memory seats too. It's very soft leather beneath that as well, with more very soft leather for your actual armrest, guys. Some pretty good storage capability over here. You have 4-way power, 1-touch windows. You got 4-way adjustable mirrors too. You got your 16-speaker Bose audio system, guys. This system is really incredible. And there you got your illuminated Infiniti nameplate wrapped in a brushed aluminum trim, guys. So really cool, guys. You got your, of course, power seats with lumbar control. And speaking of seats, let's check these out. So let's turn the air down a little bit in case it's affecting your sound quality, but okay. So these seats, guys, very nice leather seats. They are perforated in the middle. They're heated and cooled, and the cool function does work pretty well. So the leather is going to be on the inside. You also have a nice Alcantara little strip over here that goes over here. It's a nice accent. It would be cool if the inside over here was Alcantara, but not a big deal, guys. It's a nice little accent nevertheless. This headrest, one of the softest I've ever felt, guys. It really stands out. But let's take a seat inside this 2022 QX55. Let's turn the settings down a couple more. But so first thing you notice over here, guys, of course, is the steering wheel. So it's going to be pretty thick. It's not the thickest design. You do get pretty decent 10-2 bolstering extensions. No flat bottom, of course, not really expected, but pretty good design, guys. It's a nice little pillar over here so you can rest your hand while driving. Great steering wheel overall, guys. Very high quality leather. Your horns right here, pretty high quality, pretty aggressive sound, but that's about it when it comes to the steering wheel. Of course, you got the steering wheel controls, volume adjustments, you got your tuning adjustments over here, voice commands, return function, you got your cruise control settings over here, and this controls your infotainment screen. So you see we got low washer fluid, you simply press this button, and now it tells us we have low fuel, and now it's gone. But speaking of infotainment screen, of course, here's your adaptive cruise control and 360 sensing system. That's how you adjust it right here. But let's check out the infotainment setups. So let's see what's offered over here. So you got your warnings, you got your audio settings, you got your compass too, that's cool. You got your trip information, fuel economy settings, and blank screen. And here's your sensing. Here's your sensing. You can have it on at all times if you'd like. And you got your engine oil information, guys. So that's about it. You come down over here. Here you have your active steering assist. You got your parking sensors, which you can disable. You can also disable active steering, of course. You got your information over here. We'll see what this does. Not sure. Nothing really happens. Maybe you have to be driving while using it. But here you can open your tailgate right here. You got your light settings over here as well. Fog lights, you can adjust them right there. And your trip settings. So here you have your turn signals. Pretty high quality turn signals. It's nice when they give you high quality turn signals because you're going to be touching them quite a bit. It's going to be one of the most used parts of your car. But speaking over here, you got your 6,000 RPM tachometer. You got your 160 mile an hour speedometer. I don't know if you have a digital speedometer. I'll let you guys know if I find it. But you can continue over here to the top. So this is a leather wrapped dashboard. It's completely leather wrapped, stitched, very high quality with more wood trim underneath it. Open pore wood with aluminum brushed below. But over here, let's turn the seats down by one more. But okay, so you have your 8-inch touchscreen over here. This is going to control your navigation or sound settings. Beneath that, you're going to have your 7-inch infotainment screen. You're going to have your, I guess, climate settings. We can see you also have a heated steering wheel. That's pretty cool. We're not going to have that on right now. It's like 90 degrees over here in Clearwater. But you got your cooled seats. That's a great feature right now. Super impressed they have that. You got heated seats. You can adjust your climate settings, and you also have auto climate, of course. But beneath that, you got your volume adjustments. Pretty high quality knob. And if you don't like touchscreens, if you're not a touchscreen guy, check it out. You got your knob over here where you can control just about anything you would need, of course. So overall, guys, you can do just about anything you would like. So beneath that, you also have your, of course, map and voice settings, but you have your front-facing camera. Let's check that out. So here's your front-facing camera with trajectory. It's nice they gave you that, and guidance lines with your 360 camera right next to it. So you can see all your surroundings with no problems at all. Press it one more time. Now you got a front-facing camera with a side angle. So that's pretty cool too. So if you really are off-roading some sticky situations, you can't see because you're at an upward grade, you can't see what's beneath you, this will definitely help you out. Press the camera one more time. Now you got your rear view camera. You can see everything behind you. You got guidance lines and trajectory. So that's cool as well, guys. But press it again, everything disappears, and we're back to our map. But that's about it when it comes to infotainment, guys. I hope you get the point. You can continue over here beneath the leather dashboard. Again, it's completely leather. You're gonna have more open pore wood trim with aluminum trim on the outside of it, with more stitched leather underneath, guys. Literally everything you're going to be touching in this car is leather. White stitching, love the contrast. Beneath that, you can see that the leather trim completely flows through this entire center portion over here, guys. This is some serious quality. I'm very, very impressed with the quality of this interior, guys. Definitely not exaggerating at all. You open up this little compartment in front of your engine start stop, and here you have 12-volt power port. You can throw a radar detector in there. You got your USB-C next to your USB port. A little storage over here. It would be nice if they gave you a wireless charger. That's unfortunate that does not come with this car. But behind it, you got your cup holders. They are rubberized pretty well. You got just a regular plastic over here. I wish they had some leather over here for where your leg will often hit. It would be nice if they offered you that, but not a big deal. I'm glad this isn't piano black, so the fingerprints are not going to smudge too much. But here you got your gear selector, and these are always tricky, guys. Of course, you put your foot on the brake, you push it up one time, nothing happens. You got to press this button up top, then push it up. Now we're in reverse. Same thing over here. You press this button, pull it back, now we're in drive. But if you don't pull the button back, nothing happens, guys. You got to pull the button. So to put the car in park, of course, press the park button. Beneath that, you got your drive mode select. So let's check out and see what kind of drive modes this car has. So right now we're just in regular mode. You also, oh, whoops, it's on this screen. So right now we're just in we were in standard mode. Now we're in eco, guys. We can go back to standard. We can go up to sport, which we will test out in this car. And you also have personal mode, so you can go into your infotainment settings and adjust them however you would personally feel. But we're going to keep it in standard right now. We'll also try sport. But
that's about it for right now. Let's check out this armrest, which is incredibly soft, very high quality, guys. You press the button, it's lined with felt on the inside, extremely high quality, and it's very deep, guys. You can easily fit, maybe not a 6-pack of bottles because of this, but you can easily fit 5 bottles, maybe throw a can in there as well. You can easily fit a bunch of stuff in there. But let's shut that. Check out this glove box, which is also damped and lined with felt. Very high quality. Not the largest though. You could probably fit 8 to 10 license plates in there, no problem, however, but again, not a big deal. And that's about it, guys, with the front seat here. You also get a moonroof. Not the largest, but it still does the job. You can open it right there with your light settings over here as well. Auto dimming mirror, of course, not frameless, but again, not a big deal. That's about it for the front seat, guys. Let's hop out in the back and see how much space we got back there. All right, guys, so stepping in the back seat on the 2022 QX55. So the leather trim is going to continue. It's very soft for your rear passengers, very impressive, very high quality. Beneath that, open pore wood also continues with your aluminum trim. Very impressive quality, guys. The grab handles are aluminum, very nice. Very soft leather for the lower portion. So literally everything continues, guys. Good storage, not as much storage as the front, but still very solid. Very soft armrest over here as well. Decent storage right here. And as we mentioned, power one touch for all 4 corners. You got your Bose speaker right there as well, with another speaker beneath it, and another illuminated Infiniti badge, which is surrounded in brushed aluminum trim. But check out these seats. So they're gonna be pretty comfortable. Not the most bolstering support, but they're very soft. They are perforated. Very good quality all around. And the legroom sitting behind my seat settings just looks surprisingly good. So let's step back here and really check it out. So again, I'm 6 feet tall, guys. I'm sitting behind my seat settings. I got the seat in its lowest setting. I'm pretty far back, and I still have at least 2-3 inches of legroom with no problem. I can lean back and I still have pretty comfortable space. No big deal, guys. Very spacious back seat. Now, I know that the headroom might be a question because you are losing about 2-3 inches of passenger headroom in the back because of the sloping design. But again, I'm 6 feet tall. My head is nowhere near touching. I got at least 1.5 inches, 2 inches of headroom before my head would start to touch. So not a big deal, guys. Just keep that in mind. Anybody that's under 6'4" should fit back here with really no problems, even behind their own seat settings. But come back here. You got your tri-zone climate control, of course. That's included on this trim. So also you got your vents, of course. You got your USB right there, and you have a 12-volt right there as well. And you also have automatic climate back here. It syncs, and you can adjust your temperature right here. No fan adjustments, but of course you can use this and adjust the fan. But that's about it for the back seat, guys. Of course, you got a mat pocket for behind both passengers. Here's your armrest. It does have a string, and you do get a little area for your phone and 2 cup holders. They're not rubberized, but they still do the job, and the armrest itself, pretty soft. But that's about it for the back seat, guys. I hope you guys get the point. So before we take this car out for a drive, let's just check out the trunk really quick. All right, guys, so to open the trunk, you simply press and hold the button, and the trunk opens up for you. So I'm impressed with the step-in height. It's pretty low. It's not as low as my knee like it was on the 2022 Tucson, but still a very low step-in height. I like how it cuts in a few inches so your stuff's not flying around as much. But as far as the floor, guys, very impressive cargo capacity. You are going to be losing some because of the slope design, but in terms of floor space, very impressive cargo. Pretty impressive overall. You're definitely not compromising too much compared to the QX50, but this is a much better overall design. You simply press this button and the trunk will close for you. But let's take a step back one last time and let's take this car out for a drive. All right, guys, so now we've just about seen everything that we need to see with the inside and outside of the 2022 Infiniti. I can't figure out the seatbelt, but now we've seen everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the 2022 Infiniti QX55. Let's take it out for a drive and really see how it performs. And first thing I noticed, I didn't mention it yet, I should have mentioned it, but you get a heads-up display. And it's a very large display. You can get your speed limit in it too. It's really nice they offered you that. But you know, you guys know how impressed I am with heads-up displays. I think it's one of the best features you can have in a modern car. But other than that, something else I noticed is that you have absolutely zero steering feel. So this is a drive-by-wire system for steering. So Infiniti and Nissan have incorporated it for quite a while now, but I'm not particularly a fan. I know a lot of you guys like the effortless feel in your steering, but I feel like this is a little too effortless. It would be nice if they gave you a little bit more feel. I'm sure when you put the car into sport mode, it's gonna tighten up the steering, give it a little bit more weight, but it's not gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be a genuine feel. But we'll of course check it out once we take this car out and put the car into sport mode. But again, so the ride quality, very good. You don't really feel any bumps. The handling's pretty good despite having not the most steering.
not the tightest steering, but the front end, I don't know if you guys can pick it up from the exterior design, but the way it slopes like this, you have really nice fenders, so it gives you a really good idea where all your wheels are. So it gives you a good idea where the car is on the road. Very easy to point and shoot. But okay, stepping onto this road, we got some pretty sensitive throttle. It's nice, but okay, half throttle. Oh, you got some very good pull, guys. Wow, that's actually really surprisingly strong. I'm very impressed with the strength of this vehicle's pull. Wow, that was really impressive. So yes, this vehicle does have a CVT, but it is line driven with ratios, so it's still gonna feel pretty sporty. It's not gonna feel like old school Nissan where you'll step in the gas and it'll just be like holding the revs for like 10 seconds or whatnot. But this is a very good improvement and a very quick car, surprisingly quick. I was not expecting it to pull that strong with very little throttle, but we got a little turn coming up. We can check out this car's handling capability. But all right, so throwing it in. Oh, a little bit of body roll, but not much because we're hitting this turn pretty fast. No understeer coming out of the turn though. Woo! Wow, this car can pull. I'm not exaggerating, guys. 60 already. That was literally effortless. Wow, very impressive. This is a fun SUV. So it is expensive. So you're probably not going to be buying this car for that purpose. You're not buying it to be a sports car, but just know that this car is still very capable. So coming out into this highway, we're already going about 45. Let's step on about halfway. See, ooh, very good torque, guys. This thing can really pick up speed very well. I am impressed. But I do want to try to do one off the line acceleration, so we'll check that out. I'll find a little bit of an open road, and then we'll make that happen. So again, you have a very quiet ride. You don't really hear anything. The wind and road isolation is truly remarkable. I'm very impressed all around, guys. As far as visibility, super impressive visibility. You are sitting pretty high up. I'm in the lowest seat setting, and I'm approaching the top. So it would be nice if they gave you a little bit more adjustability to make the seat lower, but it's understandable, not a big deal. But okay, one more tight turn coming up over here. So brakes and throwing it in. Ooh, it's nice handling. I really do wish they gave you a little bit better steering, but we're at the stop sign. So I guess this is a good opportunity to try an off the line acceleration whenever we get the chance, and here it is. Wow, oh, it is surprisingly strong. Wow, this is very impressive, guys. But all right, guys, let's bring this car back to Infiniti of Clearwater. Again, huge thanks to them for making this review possible. Really nice group of guys and a very beautiful dealership, guys. One of the nicest dealerships I've seen in a very long time. So I'll definitely check these guys out if you're in the Florida area. That's Infiniti of Clearwater, of course. But again, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time making this video. I hope you enjoyed it half as much as I enjoyed making it. Please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You know, I have endless gratitude for you guys. I'm really impressed with the way this channel's been growing. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Join the W.T.F family. Leave a like. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm quite a bit. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. I love reading your comments all the time, guys. But other than that, of course, I had a great time making this video, and I hope all you guys have a great day.